here at GSL.
Vegas.
Center right. Our Terran player, he's down one game. He needs to come back. One of the best positional-based players in the world. He is...
액션형.
Sponsored by Total Biscuits.
Yep. Best voice in the business.
Who's this, Stasis?
Well, in the center left, we have our very, very crafty player. We're around since the beginning. He is...
MarineKing Prime.
When Total Biscuit tweets, do you read the tweet in your voice? I mean, in his voice?
Actually, I read it in Apollo's voice.
That's weird.
No, I don't do that. I read it in Total Biscuit's voice, of course.
It was good to see Apollo again.
Yeah.
At
great guy.
Shanghai.
Too bad Total Biscuit was in there.
Yep, that was too bad as well.
Well, we have here a gas versus by Ryung. I think you might be right. It could be that Banshee play.
Now, MarineKing is going to go for what I assume is fast. Well, gas, just standard build, barracks, gas, and then the depot and stuff like that.
I think he's actually going to go barracks expand MarineKing.
I guess that's true, actually. If you look at the minerals right now, he has not bought in a refinery yet.
Yeah. Well, it does look like that is the case, and we'll have to see how he follows up to that. Does he tech up quickly? Does he go for another command center, or does he go a little bit more marine heavy? Oh, okay. You know what? This is that build where you get your command center and then the factory very soon after it. So, yeah, I mean, this build has gained some popularity. It's a midway point between, econ and tech.
A very balanced build, if you will.
Sure. Not super good in one direction or the other, but it's pretty solid overall. It's like being greedy and safe, tasteless.
It's like being a square and a circle.
It's like instead of robbing a bank, it's embezzling.
Ah, there you go.
You're not going to get shot, but you might get caught.
Well, Artosis, we're going to have a little bit of downtime as they tech up. Have you played Dark Souls yet?
I have not played Dark Souls yet. I started playing a little bit of BioShock 2, but I don't have a lot of time right now, so...
I have not played BioShock 2 yet.
I played a little bit.
I played one,
it's
and
okay.
that was a good game.
It's okay. It's not exactly my cup of tea, that type of game, but...
Single-player FPS games?
Yeah.
I enjoy single-player FPS games a lot, but I'm not as big on the multiplayer. I enjoy it, but it's just, for some reason, it's not the game I play. I tend to play multiplayer, like fighting games or RTS games.
I like multiplayer FPS, actually.
Oh, do you?
Counter-Strike.
Well, you played Quake, right?
I love Quake.
Which is the best Quake?
Well, I don't really know because I didn't play all of them enough, but Quake 3 is the one that I really played a lot.
Did you ever play Quake Live?
Actually, no, I haven't played Quake Live.
It's browser-based.
Yeah, it's basically Quake 3 from what I understand.
I never actually played that. I don't know if it's actually good. I was never a Quake guy. I did play a lot of Counter-Strike with my friends growing up.
I always liked Quake and watched a lot of Quake as well. I wasn't good at it at all.
I tried to show my father Quake when I was I think it must have been in like 9th grade, and he got motion sickness after 5 minutes and had to leave the room.
Not surprised. Well, he probably told you that because he was bored and he doesn't like video games.
Oh man, no man, he would never lie to me.
Yeah, I guess.
Actually, my dad also got sick riding on not a merry-go-round. What is it called? A Ferris wheel?
Oh, okay.
He was like sick and almost dying on a Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
They used to make fun of him, but now I have nausea problems that I probably got from him, and now I just feel bad for giving him any crap for that.
Yep.
Like, wow, this is awful.
Yep. Well, all right, let's take a look at what's going on here. We have a Viking being made from MarineKing. Cloaked Banshee, of course, for Ryung.
Yep.
Well called, tasteless. And I feel like MarineKing's got a little bit the better build here, even though we've seen Ryung be able to tech up very quickly, and in fact, he has started his command center. It's not too late, but yeah, with an engineering bay already on the way and the Viking about to pop out, I don't foresee these Cloaked Banshees doing very much at all, really. If this Cloaked Banshee has 5 kills when it dies, I'm going to be surprised. Of course, it's going to probably take a scan or 2 to kill, though.
Sure.
So that's a little bit annoying. But
Now, he's only got one Banshee, so he's not really invested in this doing a lot of damage. He's almost a scout and get a good feel for what his opponent's up to.
MarineKing making a turret, and
I don't know why these pro gamers preemptively cloak like that. See that? There's nothing there attacking him.
Yeah.
He's losing energy very quickly.
Just
That
a
was
little bit
close.
you know, professional Terran players in Korea have never cared about energy on flying units.
Seems like it.
That is actually the case. No one ever in the history of professional StarCraft 1 has decloaked their wraiths. After
I hate that.
It actually drove me crazy. It's like, I don't even want to get started on that. It was so angry. So,
What? Okay, it will get shut down.
yeah, it was about 5 kills.
You called that one.
Yeah, might have been, yeah, I think it was 5. Anyways, we do have another one going in the main base. Not a ton of damage being dealt, though. And, you know, this is to the point
Oh
of
man, he's going to get this.
quite limited returns. Ryung is adding Raxes and getting his siege tanks with siege mode down. And he's making another Cloaked Banshee. I don't know how useful that's going to be.
Yeah, I feel like his time is done. Now, note, MarineKing's pushing out. He's going to get siege mode slightly quicker, but I don't think it's going to be as damaging to Ryung. I think Ryung is going to deflect this, no problem.
Yeah, I don't expect Ryung to take a lot of damage here. You know, the Vikings are going to be slightly annoying, because not only can they kill off the Banshee very easily, but they can land and harass slightly.
Ryung still with that Banshee already cloaked right now.
Yep. Trying to sneak up on these units. And he should
And, yep, he'll be okay. But he's also out of energy now.
All right, so
he's going to try to intercept this.
yeah. Well, taking just a look at everything, I mean, I feel like MarineKing definitely. Not only is he ahead, again, it's a little bit of a build order thing where there is. I don't want to call it rock paper scissors, but there's a lot of build order advantages that happen in TBT. And the way that MarineKing did it was very good against what Ryung did. And he figured out what was coming very quickly, minimized the damage. Now he has this super mobile army with more units in it. His upgrades get started quicker. He's completely safe at home. He has these Vikings that normally you don't even get until much later in the game. So that gives him a sense of control. He gets to dictate things a lot better. I mean, everything's really going well for
Looks
him.
like he's going to push into the main here.
I like this.
This is super smart. He could just hit the barracks or anything else that's over here. He's got to be careful, though. He's in range of those siege tanks. There you go. Back it up now.
And his siege tanks will block everything a little bit. He does have a couple medevacs here, so he can take out a decent amount of Marines. But a siege tank does come up and enough Marines that should be able to start pushing this back.
All right, barracks goes down. Again, Ryung just having a hard time against MarineKing. Like a really tough time.
Yeah. Well, MarineKing is playing so well right now.
His play style is immaculate right now.
Yeah, I think he realizes that this is like the first time he's really deep in GSL and MVP isn't around, so he better win
Oh,
immediately.
that's a good point, Artosis.
Before MVP comes back and kills him. So I think that could be a big issue here.
Okay, smart move here. He backs up. Says, wait a minute, I'm already ahead. Don't see any immediate damage I can do here, so I might as well turn around. This Banshee's going to run out pretty soon here from the cloak.
Yep. Now, well, Ryung, he's getting his third command center a little bit quicker than MarineKing. Once again. He's not as far behind as he was before, but still, this is not a great situation for him to be in. And I think a big piece of why this is not a great situation for him to be in is, not that they have like similar amounts of units. The 3 Vikings, they'll give them a little advantage, but the fact that they're both going Marine tank, I feel like that is a little bit better for MarineKing here. Ryung has to really fall back on how good he is positionally, but on this map, MarineKing is going to be super mobile. He's going to siege up turrets that are making a ring in the main base, force Ryung to split his army in many hard ways. So, yeah, I feel like Ryung has to go a different unit composition. I feel like he has to go mech if he wants to be MarineKing.
And, you know, in fairness, though, Ryung should be able to get a third up, no problem. That third base to the upper right, it's not going to be accessible to MarineKing. I could see, though, when the third base is taken, MarineKing doing a massive drop over here right on top of the sensor turret.
Yeah,
sensor
he definitely could. I want to see him start walking towards that edge to just knock things out like that sensor tower. Because that sensor tower is like...
Yeah, if I ever might actually bum rush the sensor tower on the low ground, just siege up and hit it. Keep Ryung in the dark.
Yeah, it's so close to the edge.
Uh-oh.
It's, well, anyways, MarineKing got to move up and get a nice position here. I don't think it's going to do too much.
Nope, smartly so, he backs up.
This might delay the third base because, ooh, that is a good siege place.
That is pretty slick.
Yeah, he can't take the third. That command center turned around when he realized MarineKing wasn't moving. That's good.
We have another Banshee coming in over here, but as you can see, MarineKing's already ready.
Yeah, he actually...
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Ouch. He stims after he kills it. I really thought this was going to be closer, Artosis. I hope the rest of these games are not like this. I don't know if Ryung can win from here. I mean, he can, you know what I'm saying, but
yeah,
it's like
the game isn't like over or anything. They're really close in supply, but MarineKing is he's doing a great job with his units here. His upgrades are really on key. You know, everything's going super well for him basically.
All right, he's going to try to repair this as it finishes. Nicely done here by MarineKing again.
But those Vikings are coming back right now, so this drop doesn't have long.
I'm surprised he didn't turn those Vikings around.
Yeah, I'm really surprised he didn't just
Maybe he wasn't watching, thought he shot it down.
Oh, well, you know, Ryung is coming out into the map, so I guess he doesn't want his main to get sieged, because that can be an issue.
Ooh, should not be going this far. Now, this is how you do it with these Vikings hitting the medevacs. He baits the Marines forward. It does appear, though, that MarineKing is on. Okay, now he's aware that base is being attacked. I was a little bit worried for him there.
Yeah. Well, Ryung is doing a great job. You know, this harassment plus the move out is keeping MarineKing a little bit off balance. He's caught up in supply overall. He's going to be mining from his third base very soon.
It looks like he's going to go around. Is he?
We might hit a base trade in a second.
Oh, Fakey. He's going to turn around now. Oh, man. This is going to be really bad.
He sieges up Tasteless. And
all right.
That's a lot of
tanks. It's too many Marines, I think.
Is it? Oh, my God. That's a lot of
Marines. The thing is, there's so many medevacs. See?
Well, I guess rather than too many Marines, it was enough Marines because Ryung only with a couple siege tanks here definitely has a big supply lead at this point because he did kill off so many Marines.
MarineKing got sieged up too far away.
Yeah, you know,
he sieged up and then let his Marines run forward, which is confusing.
Ryung got a good position on him for a moment, and that really paid off. And now that army's so small, he can actually just kind of go in there.
All right, but these Marines are going to go for some siege tanks over here.
Yeah. All right, so MarineKing has cleaned it up at this point. The game coming up a little bit closer now.
That was an interesting fake out there by MarineKing to make it look like he was going to go for a base trade.
You know, I think he was trying to move around the army before the army retreated. I don't think he expected Ryung to actually move forward.
Yep.
And when Ryung did...
Well, I think it's because Ryung's a position-based player. He expected him to hold that.
Yeah, maybe.
You know?
But Ryung, that was a strong move by Ryung. And I mean, look, the supply is in his favor at this point. And that medevac's still flying around. He really should have broken off at least one Viking deal with this by now.
Well, now he's going to give up any position over here to try to take this out.
Yeah. Ryung has actually killed 15 workers now, where MarineKing has only killed 2. In fact, it's 42 SCVs to 75. That's insane. MarineKing is not even making a lot of SCVs.
Well, he's got a pretty sizable army. He's going to scan over here and make sure he can move out in these locations.
Taste's third base.
Oh, my God. We don't even see it yet, but Ryung's not mining at his third. That could actually cost him the game.
Yeah, that's it. This is like where he should be getting way ahead, but he's got so many not mining SCVs. 26 of them, in fact.
All right, base trade time.
All right, well, here we go. Once again, Ryung should have a lot more money right now, but he's really messed that up. And in fact, he has siege tanks on the high ground. Will it be enough?
It's getting pretty sparse over here for MarineKing.
It is
as he attacks into this base right now. He needs to get those siege tanks badly. And he gets 1, and we'll get 2 now. But, there's so many Marines. Marines crucial in a base raid since they deal so much damage and can fire up onto the high ground.
Yeah.
Or hit flying buildings.
And Ryung right now still producing as many units
Is
as
Ryung
possible.
still not mining in
He's
his
still
third?
not mining in his third. He's got like just a handful of SCVs mining, 26 not mining. So that's such an issue. He'd have so much money right now that he could build extra things with, because you just need to build stuff at this point. I mean, he might still take the game, but it would be a lot easier.
We don't have enough
mining.
tanks out here. If he could siege tanks over here, and he will. I think
he
everything's
finally
gonna pop
fixed
out.
it. He finally fixed
Okay,
it.
so he's mining again, but is it too late? I mean, he doesn't have the production facilities anymore. Oh, MarineKing coming down now. He should not be doing this.
Yeah, that's the one thing he should not be doing right there. And Ryung at this point, he's got that mining base up the top, whereas MarineKing is not mining it anymore. Ryung actually should probably just like try to make a starport somewhere, make a couple Banshees, because that can win the game right here.
Yep, you're 100% right, Artosis. Well, he's going. I don't know though. I mean, MarineKing is doing a lot of damage over here to the main base. There's not. Neither of these players can really produce.
Yeah.
MarineKing does have superior number of medevacs, right? Good check, actually.
Yeah, he does. 11 to 4, and
So that's going to make the small number of Marines very deadly.
Yeah. Well, Ryung's still heavily up in supply, but that's in SCVs.
All right, here he goes now. Oh! All right, and Marines and SCVs are coming down over here. Looks like MarineKing might not be able to hold. Oh my God, medevacs are so good.
Yeah, they are.
All right, so what does Ryung's army look like?
Ryung's army is pretty pitiful at this point, Tasteless. He's got 12 Marines, 4 medevacs, 3 siege tanks, and that's against 13 Marines, a Marauder, 5 siege tanks, and 11 medevacs.
Well, does MarineKing know about the other base in the upper right? I think MarineKing can.
I think he knows, but he wants to kill everything else first.
Maybe get all the depots down here.
It's 39 SCVs against 2, so MarineKing has to kill with what he has left, basically.
All right, he's going up to the upper right.
Yeah, he'll wipe that out in a matter of seconds. There are Raxes being built for Ryung, but not in a smart location necessarily.
Did he save the orbital? He did, right? It's at the upper left.
Yeah.
So he can land that somewhere and start mining again.
He can. I feel like Ryung should have tried to just make a starport somewhere, because when you're in a base trade scenario, things like Cloaked Banshee, which he already researched, so powerful. You can just over time whittle your opponent down, because he's not going to have the type of detection that he needs to deal with it.
And also note, Ryung has a...
he has a big bank.
Also, I was going to say command center in the upper right.
Oh, that's true,
So they both can scan and land mules, so theoretically they could both start developing an economy again.
MarineKing has 1 SCV. Okay, he has 1 SCV. He's supply capped. This is one of those situations we used to see MarineKing in a lot, where MarineKing actually can't really mine. Where is his SCV? I need to actually find it. I need to find this. Okay, there it is.
I would have hit
it's
this
in the
orbital
bottom middle.
personally.
He needs an SCV to be able to build depots with. It's going to take him forever to get anything new built.
I think actually he's just going to push the likely location for this expansion.
Yeah, okay.
You know what he could even do? He could... Well, I don't know if he wants to pick up and drop. Let's see.
He's going to drop in the main and just siege up there.
Smart.
Siege from the high ground. Oh my God, but Ryung may catch it. Ryung may catch it.
Oh! Nice save.
But MarineKing can push this location with 5 siege tanks. He's got the units he needs that may be able to do this.
How's the energy on the medevacs?
A ton on MarineKing's. Actually, they both have a ton. This is not an issue. Ryung is building 6 more Raxes right now, so he's actually about to have a ton of Marine production coming out because he has enough supply, because MarineKing didn't kill all the depots.
All right, here we go. He's going to get a land over here.
Oh, boy.
Nice job with the Viking.
Oh, boy, Tasteless. He may lose this position. That is a lot of siege tanks.
Stimming and moving forward, hitting these Marines. The Marines on the run. The siege tank on the high ground will go down.
Well, he's killing up a lot, sending his SCVs up at the moment. He doesn't have very much left.
And he's got it.
It looks like MarineKing does just
Look at this Marauder over here just taking so much damage.
Look, it's 5 SCVs against 1 right now. 3 medevacs is the entire
Wow,
army
what
of
an
Ryung.
insanely good game.
Well, Ryung is building some Marines right now. He's not quite done here. Okay, wait a minute. Wait. MarineKing has 1 Marine. That's all he has that can hit air. That is all he has that can hit air. Okay, so unless he builds... He has 3 minerals still. Yeah, this is... He has no way to like eliminate Ryung right now if Ryung is just floating buildings.
Well, he can still land mules.
He can land mules, but he has only one SCV to build depots with and then build infrastructure with. Like, you can float something in the top left. I really wish Ryung had just gone for a Banshee.
That's like you said earlier.
Wins this game like 5 times already. You know, there's just it's so limited on mules, and if he's not mining with mules, then he has no income. So something like that is so useful. Now Ryung is building more marines.
Now MarineKing has finally started landing mules, it looks like.
Finally getting minerals.
Oh man, this is a great game. I love TBT base trades when MarineKing's involved.
Did he just scan? Okay, more Raxes still on the way, but still putting the Raxes in places I find questionable.
The medevac actually got away. Now every little shot counts here.
Yeah, and that Marine never going to kill those 2 Raxes that are floating. Takes for days. And look, he's actually found the command center of MarineKing.
Uh-oh.
And he picked up his 1 SCV in that medevac and flew away. So now MarineKing has to send his whole army back, but of course Ryung can just lift off again. Because that 1 Marine, if he could target that 1 Marine down, that's huge.
Well, it's hard for Ryung to actually know what exactly his opponent has.
Yeah.
It also wouldn't hurt to just go in there and kill off all those depots.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice, yeah.
Every little unit counts right now in base trade scenarios. Great game, by the way, so far.
Yep.
Ryung does not seem to be too concerned with the fact that he's losing all of his workers right now. Ryung also has only 1 SCV.
Yeah, where is it? Well, his supply is actually still in the green, so he can still create units too. And that's a big plus. Ryung's still trying to get out Marines. Still getting out Marines. He's actually building a good enough force. I think Ryung's actually going to end up taking this station.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm pretty darn sure at this point. He's up to 13 Marines. His army actually wins in a fight now.
Well, he is getting
Yeah, he's got it actually. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Ryung has 15 Marines and 2 medevacs. That's up against 11 medevacs, 4 siege tanks, a Marauder, and a Marine.
Are his Marines actually together, though?
They're all on the same side of the map. He can easily have them all join up. He has no SCVs, but he has enough supply to actually build SCVs, so I'm surprised he doesn't just build an SCV. Yeah, Ryung has got it, man. Wow. MarineKing is trying to do something here.
He should have made those depots a little bit sooner.
Yeah. Well, he didn't have money, right?
This is so hard, though, when you're in this position.
Of course it is.
All right, here we go. That's going to be it. And expect a GG, I think.
And lands a mule in this type of situation.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow. All right, Ryung with a strong win right there. That was close, man. That was so close.
Half of that game was the base trade.
Wow.
That was a long game,
That's old school MarineKing game right there.
I think all he had to do was make those depots. He could have remade his stuff.
He only had
but
3 minerals,
it's
so
hard
he
to
was using
stay
his
focused.
scans to try to win the game.
It's really tough.
Yeah. It's so easy to watch as an observer, be like, you're not playing perfectly, but the amount of information that they have on each other is so limited at that point that it's incredibly hard to make the right decisions. You have to try to gauge where you are, and that's tough.
really enjoyed that game. That was a real treat.
It was.
I do feel like, again, MarineKing had a pretty big lead for most of it. I do feel like MarineKing's playing a little bit better than Ryung.
Well,
but,
Ryung definitely came back there.
Yeah.
And I feel like the next maps coming up are going to be better for him.
I think so.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick little break. When we come back, we're going to go to game number 3 here between Ryung and MarineKing. Stay tuned.